Good morning, Granada. This is The Breakfast Show with Neil, and I'm your host, Neil E. Traveler. That's Neil E. Traveler. Today we will be interviewing a student all the way from Spain and ask her some questions on her visit to Spain. We will find out her favorite city so far, her most interesting experience, and what she likes about Spain. So grab a cup of coffee, sit down, and let's get started. Our special guest for today we will be interviewing is Marilu Grismer. That's Marilu, spelled with an M-A-R-I-L-U, from Valencia. Marilu likes to dip fries in her milkshake and can burp, hiccup, and sneeze all at the same time. Come on, Marilu! So, Marilu, can you demonstrate that burp, hiccup thing for us?
Actually, that happened just as an accident one day. I wasn't being too careful and, well, I just kind of let it all out.
That's a very interesting experience. So, talking about interesting experiences, what is your most interesting experience so far in Spain?
My most interesting experience in Spain would most likely have to be riding the metro with my NETC tour group, all the way to our cooking class in Madrid.
And Marilu, what's your favorite city that you visited so far?
Well, so far we've only visited two different cities in Spain so far, Madrid and Toledo, and today we're going to be visiting Granada, although we did kind of tour the city a little bit last night. But I'm going to have to probably go with Toledo because it has more of a, just more of a out country kind of feel, and life is just so much more slow, and it's not as fast of a pace, and you kind of walk everywhere, and it's a nice little town. It's very pretty.
So what is your most funny experience so far?
My most funny experience would probably be going on taxi yesterday from the center of Granada back to our hotel, because our taxi driver was very funny, and he made a lot of funny comments, and he was really nice, and it was kind of, I don't know, you just kind of had to be there, but it was really funny because he and the other guy from California, Cody, were just talking about just the funniest things, and they just totally hit it off on the right note, and it was a great way to end the day.
How many days are you going to be spending in Spain?
We're going to be spending 9 days. We're going to be here from the 15th to the 24th, so we only have about 4 or 5 more days left. So it's kind of hard to believe that our trip is almost halfway over because it's gone by so fast. And
what is your favorite place that you have visited so far? Favorite tourist destination, like a chapel, cathedral?
Oh, my favorite place was probably the cathedral in Toledo that we visited yesterday. It was very pretty. It was very ornate. It was just all these decorations and everything. It was just so beautiful to be inside and just see all these masterpieces housed together in the same building. And I also really like the Prado Museum because I really like the painting Las Manitas by Velasquez, I believe his name is. It was just a really interesting painting, just all the different techniques and styles he used to build this painting up, and just to make it seem like we're really in this room watching the little Princess Margarita get dressed for a painting.
Well, it looks like we're running out of time for today, but we have time for one more question. What is your overall opinion of Spain?
My overall opinion of Spain is it's just a great country to live in. It's so beautiful. I love the countryside. It reminds me a lot of home back in California. And I also really like the people here. They're so nice and just so friendly and so open. In fact, it was kind of funny because yesterday when we were in Toledo, we were eating the lunch, and we were all sitting on this bench, Cody, my sister Mallory, my mom, and me. And we're just in the middle of this little center there, and all of a sudden these 3 old gentlemen just passed us, and they all just pat Cody on the back like he's a great guy, you know. They're all so happy to see him, but I mean, we had no idea who they were, but it was just so friendly. And then just all the people in the shops and everything are so friendly and so nice, and they're really helpful as long as you at least attempt to speak to them in Spanish and try to communicate. They're so nice and so willing to help you.
Okay, well, I think we're out of time for today, folks, but be sure to tune in next time for our next episode of Good Morning. Thank you, and the breakfast show with Neil. That is very important. And so let's go out, over and out, and good morning,